Hi, I'm Cacao Monkey with the Blue Monkey Apothecary. I'd like to share with you this awesome harmonic mnemonic tonic I made last year. Welcome to the review.
My name is Sherdock. I've been using this tonic for the past 2 months. In my work, I'm a super shaman yogi focusing on the power of sound, and I'd like to share some of my first-hand experiences with you.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
And so I started making this harmonic mnemonic tonic about 1.5 years ago, and really for its benefits with the brain and its capacity to assist with Alzheimer's and schizophrenia and Parkinson's, dementia, and other issues. However, through the long-term trials, we came to discover a wide range of side benefits, and clearly now we understand it can help pretty much everyone, as it actually works with the whole endocrine system, all the glands within your body and your organs within your body as well. So even athletes and musicians have really enjoyed what it does for their performance.
Tastes good too.
So I've been asked to share with everybody all the lovely ingredients in here and the things they're doing. I made it in a base of vegetable glycerin and high pH water. The ingredients contain Brahmi,
Ooh, named after the Indian god Brahma.
magnolia flower,
Beautiful. The tree of magnificence there.
pink peony flower,
Wow, yeah, that's one of the strongest blood vessel tonics I know of.
as well as oat straw.
Truly the breakfast of champions there. Strong heart.
One of my favorites is the blue lotus flower from Egypt.
Yeah, survived all the ancient Egyptian religions as a central spiritual plant.
And the African rue cedar, Asfand.
Whew, that will open the third eye, alright.
And it's really awesome that we've found it active in a lot more categories than I first expected. It's demonstrated very well as an adaptogenic and nervine tonic.
So that would enhance people's ability to adapt to life and environmental stresses. And also, being a nervine tonic. So think of the word tonic being tonifying. When you tonify a muscle, you strengthen it. So strengthening your entire nervous system throughout your whole body. Yeah.
Awesome. And it's also had fabulous cleanse and detox properties for the glands and nervous system.
So we all know that we live in a polluted world and that our body accumulates a lot of toxins everywhere, and it just messes up with everything. So by releasing all those, it just enhances the function of all the systems, the digestive system, circulatory, endocrine system, the nervous system. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's really awesome. It's also been majorly running your whole endocrine system by enhancing your pineal gland and the pituitary gland, which is where all your neurotransmitters and hormones start from.
I can vouch firsthand for these things very much so. By cleansing and stimulating, enhancing the function of the pituitary, the pineal, you're tapping into many of your higher senses and strengthening the connection to your subtle body. When it leaves and goes into the astral world, your subconscious mind, your astral body can gather information. And if you can recall that information upon waking up, if you can remember your dreams, I've been bringing back a lot of information into my day-to-day life, and it's improved it tenfold.
So with ease of functioning with the gland itself, the pineal or the pituitary, it's able to put out a larger volume of its natural neurotransmitters, but it's also actually able to make more use of those very same neurotransmitters.
Right, more effective.
And so there's an enhanced flow of cognitive performance that works to really activate all your cognitive faculties, which is often easily seen picking up the sensory acuity of your vision and ears as well as your taste buds and kinesthetic body.
Nice. So that will benefit people in all lines of work, from a chef being better able to smell all the subtle aspects of his cooking, and from an artist being able to see deeper into his painting, to athletes and being more in tune to their body, energy workers being more in tune with their subtle energies. Very clever.
Yeah, so those things are also enhancing your nighttime cognitive process, bringing out lucid dreaming and memory and recall from so many things. And that, of course, generating the neurotransmitters or hormones throughout not only your brain, but actually your entire nervous system, connected through all your intestinal organs, produces the same range of neurotransmitters and hormones.
Nice. So being a hormone regulator, it's going to kind of just balance out people's moods. So less dips into depression and all like airy-fairy with euphoria, and kind of just to, as like all the great teachers teach, seeking balance. So, and then not just with your mood and your emotion, but in your body. So less like hyperacidity and like super low, and the hormones govern all parts of the body. So it's just going to create balance within the body in all aspects. That's amazing.
It's been pretty awesome. I was astonished to hear what athletes have to say about it. And we'll even tell you more about what musicians had to say.
Well, from my first-hand experience with my work with multi-harmonics, I used to chant like, oh, oh, and now I chant a little more like, oh, and with the enhanced stimuli and the closed eyes visions, I'm more aware of the energy flowing through me and into my sound, and I can see the sound. And I'm sure other people can feel the sound a lot more.
Awesome.
How much and when would you suggest using this?
Well, we found through the trials a minimum effective dose is about 3 drops twice a day. Once just after waking up, so you don't need to power your day with coffee. You wake in just a couple minutes, and about an hour before bed to ground for the day, release some stresses, but also really enhances all your sleep chemistry.
Nice.
It has a lot of side benefits. And in that format, the 100 milliliter bottle would last 3 to 4 months. Whereas the second approach is to utilize it with applied purpose situations that might be considered high performance, where you really need to put a lot of your cognitive resources or other resources into it, such as studying for exams.
And actually writing the exams then?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Musicians on stage.
Performance.
Actual graphic artists. We've even given it to computer programmers. And in that format, you want 10 to 20 drops approximately. And really, any more than that, you're not garnering more benefits. You're kind of getting to be wasting it.
Okay.
And that mark was also done really well for energy workers, massage therapists, any kind of a treatment session. So that includes tarot readers, for instance, hands-on massage therapy, or things like if you want to do lucid dreaming and other things like that.
And where can I get more information if I wanted to do like a bit more thorough research on the ingredients?
Well, there's all kinds of general places one could research, but I've put together some information on the bluemonkeyapothecary.com website under the learning section.
Okay.
And so there's a fair bit of good info there. As well, if you wanted to be able to obtain a bottle, all our contact information is there to make a purchase. It's also being made available at a store in Toronto on Bathurst just south of Bloor called Alternative Thinking.
Beautiful store.
And they have other things I've done there as well.
Nice. Beautiful. Alright, so then in conclusion, to wrap this all up. So just these ingredients like have such a varied effect from like head to toe and from like skeletal out to the subtle bodies. So it just has benefits all over of tonifying, detoxifying, increasing the function and the efficacy of all the body systems. That if you were to try to say like, who would this be good for? Like we've already kind of went into examples of people studying, people in performance, people using their hands, people using their eyes, people in general, like they all, throughout history they've been using this for spiritual work and for even like a farmer just being strong and healthy so yeah, it's just for everyone. And
Yeah, it's been really awesome. I had a long time interest in cognitive sciences around enhanced learning and sound in that regard. So as much as I had intended to really just, I knew they were awesome for Alzheimer's, schizophrenia, Parkinson's, those kind of extended neurological problems. But now I can see really why I was sort of driven to put this together and share it out with people as far as I can get it to go.
Well, I'm excited to see where this goes and to see how you all enjoy it.
Look forward to your and Joy's happiness. And thank you so much for being able to have an interesting background to articulate things I've not been able to do with it myself.
Oh, it was a pleasure being able to use this and being able to articulate it. And, yeah, peace.
Awesome.
To you and to all.
Namaste. See you again.